Welcome back, all you big bad stores. It's Demont coming at you again. I got an order from the Digitaka today. Haven't ordered them for them in a while, but I've been wanting to try this reel for a little while, so I decided to go back and order from them again. And I really like ordering from Digitaka, and just Japan Fishing Tackle Store, Digitaka, to get some stickers. Give you a little bit of announcement. This is Shimano Stratic SW coming out. They just give it a little. They talk about some swim baits and stuff. That's a Jimmykin. Different things you can do with different things. You see, it's like little comics and stuff. I can't read it, but it's kind of cool. All right, so I'm sorry, my stomach is full. My wife wasn't feeling good, so I made some cream and broccoli soup, and I'm paying for it now. That's all it's in the box. Okay, so we get this box out of the way. Get this box out of the way. All right, so throw this over there. Still ain't had a chance to come and clean my mess up. Been too busy doing all kinds of other crap. So I got you on the necky right now, so it's kind of, everything's getting bounced around. So this here is the Silver Wolf TW1000XH PE Special SV. All right, let's take a look at this together. I've been eyeing this reel for a little while. Now it's got something in my eye. Talk about eyeing, I get something in my eye. SLP Plus. Okay. I think that's some kind of coupon code. If you guys know Japanese or whatever, there you go. I don't. This, I think it's a carrying case. Or a cover, I mean, not carrying case. Okay, it's a bag. And it has your paperwork inside it. Hyperdrive design. From what I understand, I know I've seen some different videos on it, but I didn't really pay much attention to them. It's kind of like a BFS reel, but kind of not. I'm kind of digging it for... Let's take a closer look at it. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh wow, this feels like it's made on the Zillion frame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Look at that free spool on that puppy. Wow. SV Boost PE Special. All right, so that thing is super smooth. And that's 100% the Zillion frame, yep. All right, so we're gonna weigh it and stuff in a minute. Let's look at the box, shall we? PE Special, Silver Wolf SV TW 1000 XHP Special Hyperdrive Design, TWS, that's of course that means T-Wing System, mag sealed SV Boost, mag sealed ball bearing, 8.5 to 1, 185 grams, max 5 kilograms on the drag, 90 centimeter handle, 10 ball bearings. It's supposed to hold a 0.6. I don't know why it has two different numbers. 90 meters to 180 meters. Okay. 0.8 is 75 to 150. I guess that's the minimum you can put on there. Minimum is like you can put 30 or 40 yards. I don't know. You know, I don't want to try to do too much in their specific things. Anything else in here? No, nothing. Okay. So I'm going to put the paperwork and stuff back in here. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Okay, so let's see what we weigh. All right, so 6.5 ounces. And let's see here. Unlock it. Sometimes it's always so hard to get the lift off. There we go, finally. Nice short shaft spool. It has like the this little nylon washer on here to kind of keep the bearing from coming loose. There's the SV boost. You'll see how it comes out. Dynamic spool. All right, so let's see how much this here spool weighs. Oops, wrong button, dummy. Of course, I always like to say low battery to begin with. Probably just need to go ahead and change that battery. All right, so it's a little bit heavier spools. You have 12.78, yep. So, like I kind of thought, this is more of a power BFS spool. But the way Daiwa always designs these reels, I mean, yeah, the SS Air is their super lightweight throwing spool. But this feels like a pretty substantially thick spool. It has really good bearings. I mean, you can look at those bearings, see how good they are. All right, so let's put this back together. All right, of course, this has, is it saying on here? No. I'm pretty sure this is your typical mag drive. Of course, it has a zero adjuster knob. So these brakes, you see how I'm just going up? And you can already see the actual brake force that's already applying to the spool. And if I go back down, that's back to zero. We're not even halfway up a while ago. Yep. Very dramatic. That's the difference, that is. Not dramatic and like, oh my God. But, so we have, yep, 20. Now let's see. Yeah. It's got some good brakes to her. And the overall look at this reel, that black with that silver accents, and that matte colored spool, that looks sharp. Nice drag clicker. Nice star drag. Yeah, I'm really looking for it. I think I'm going to use this reel kind of on probably a throwing long distance, the little bigger top wires like Zip and Ziggies and things. Or I might use it to throw like the 2.5 to 3-inch little swim baits. I want to be able, because this thing's supposed to be a long distance casting machine, especially in that 3/16 to a 1/4 ounce range, or even like 5/16 level of bait, I guess you would say. But it's a very handsome, very smooth. I mean, it's buttery smooth. I mean, the reel is just phenomenally beautiful. Yep. Yep, good smooth drag. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. Please ignore my mess. When you have an OCD mind and you start thinking about what you want to do and you start pulling stuff out, and next thing you know, you done pulled out like four bins. So I have these bins over here that I'm working on filling back up again and moving stuff around, and a couple empty boxes sitting here as well. Anyway, that's it for the Silver Wolf. I'll link this down below where I got it from a Digitaka. Most sites were out of them, so that's why I ordered from Digitaka. But Digitalk is a good place to order from as well. Sometimes they have the best price. They don't give you a free bait or anything. And maybe I should stop worrying about free baits. I have a problem. Yeah, I think I can admit that I have a problem. I have way too many baits. That's a good problem and a bad problem. I don't know if you remember this guy right here. This little, it's kind of like a little Ned worm, but it's a little bit different. And this is that little 5 gram weight. Actually, it's a pretty good weight. Pretty good jig head. I really like how it's got the little double keeper barb. I'm going to order some more of these little jig heads because I want some smaller ones because they actually work better for this little guy right here, this little aging little worm. Because it doesn't have like a big shoulder for it to fit on. It just kind of goes right up on there and fits really nice and snug. Nice little worm profile, but this is too big of a head. You don't want to throw it that big of a head. And you got to remember, these little worms, they're Z-Man type worms. They're elastic. But one thing that I found that's a lot better for this style worm is this little guy right here, which is the Gamakatsu round 211. This little hook is very good, very stout. I think I want to send some of these to a buddy of mine that does fly tying and get him to make me some little finesse jigs with them. That's how good these little hooks are. So we're going to come in right here. We're going to come out right there. And we're going to just push those collars up on there. And look at how good that little guy looks. Perfect bite, not too long. I mean, that is a perfect little finesse bait. I did have somebody ask me on a question on Facebook. They talk about, can you win tournaments with these little bitty baits? And the short answer to that is yes, very easily. One of the bigger bass that I've caught in the last, I don't know, 6-7 years was about a 7-pounder on a, not this, but a little Ned rig, very similar to this. I mean, the Ned rig was the same length. This is like in the infancy of like the Ned rig fishing. Not, I wouldn't say infancy, I'm sorry. That's not a true statement. This was back in probably 2013. So I guess, yeah, it was just now starting to come into its infancy. Well, that's when Z-Man got hold of it. It was known to the community for a while. If you knew about finesse fishing, you knew about the Ned rig or the Midwest. I don't need to go over that, guys, with you guys. You guys are intelligent viewers. I ain't got to do all that mess. But yeah, that right there, that's money. And I like to throw it on a BFS rod, like a probably the setup I would use for this would be well, you could, depends on how you want to go with it. I could see me probably using this on the Dobbins 73 or 7'3" light, or no, 7'4", I'm sorry, 7'4" light, but it's more kind of like an ultralight. It's not really like a true light. I can see me using this on lots of different rods. I can see me using this on a Benkai ultralight rod. You can even throw this on a light rod because this bait weighs. This jig head is a 1/16 ounce, and this bait weighs what is it, 3.16? Yeah, 3.16. So almost an eighth of a gram. I mean, an eighth. So the little jig head with the worm weighs about an eighth. 3.5 is an eighth. So this should cast really good on almost any ultralight rod you want to put it on. You can even put it on the really light whippy trout rods. Because you don't have to worry about, it's an open hook. You ain't got to worry about trying to set the hook too hard. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I just wanted to show you this little booger right here and just kind of talk to you about that a teeny bit. But I'll link this down below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I started getting other stuff done. My wife's been sick for the last couple of days. She's still been working. She's been being a trooper about it, but when she's sick, everybody kind of has to take care of her. All right, now, till next time, tight lines. Y'all stay safe. And I'm going to go catch me one on this here pretty soon. All right, now. Okay, real quick, I wanted to hop on here because I decided to put it on the Genesis 3, the IRG 742C M. This is the Leggett's Finesse cast. You guys know how much I love this rod. I think I have 4 or 5 of them. Like I've tried to tell you guys, matte over eye rod's really good to deal with. And this reel feels pretty amazing on this rod. Makes it really balance out really well. And I put some of the 13 carrier braid that I got from AliExpress to try on here. And this is 0.8. Because I'm planning on putting like zip and ziggies, swim baits up to like 3.25. And I might even try this out in the surf a little bit. Yep. But that's what this rod was designed for. This rod was designed for fishing like finesse swim baits, things of that nature. I'm probably going to put 8-pound fluorocarbon on here for a leader. And we're going to call it a day. And I ain't got my watch on. See my farmer stand. Just trying to get you a little better look at it. That's pretty sharp right there. All right, guys. Just want to show you that real quick when I changed my mind to. Till next time, tight lines.